Hi, I watched Love Class Season 1 and Season 2, and here's my review. In the first season, we follow Cha Ji-woo and Lee Woo-ra, two guys who get paired up in an assignment about love. So, I waited a long time before I started Love Class because I was aware there was going to be a second season, so I decided to wait for the second season to come out. But in the end, since both seasons have nothing to do with one another, I waited for nothing. Well, I do think I waited for nothing. But at least it allowed me to see both seasons one after the other and really see the differences between them. First of all, in season 1, I'm not very fond of the acting, especially for the taller guy, Kim Tae-won. I don't really like his acting. I feel it's a bit stiff and yeah, I just don't really like it. For the other guy, I think it's okay. I think he acts pretty well. But yeah, overall, I'm not very fond of the acting in this season. Since I gave it 6, you can see that I didn't really enjoy this drama. Apart from the acting, I feel like Korean dramas should stop doing this trope where one of the guy is in love with a female character at the beginning of the drama. And actually, not only them, not only Korean BLs do that, but for Korean BLs, since they are so short, you really don't have the time to spend developing, if I can say, the side where he has feelings for a girl, and so you have to see why he is in love and how he is in love. You have to see that, but at the same time you have then later on to transition for him liking a guy. And I think in just 6 episodes of 20 minutes in this case, it's really not long enough. It doesn't translate well enough. In the end, I was very disappointed by this side because yeah, it takes a lot of time. The female character takes a lot of place in this drama when in the end he's not going to end up with her but with someone else. So yeah, all this part I think was very too much. Like I always reproach to these short Korean dramas is that they try to cram too many things, and I think that's the case in this season. Just too many things, and maybe they could have just started it by the guy being just a friend of this girl. This would have been a lot better in my opinion. But yeah, no, they decided they wanted the guy to be in love with her, so never mind. But it's not to my liking at all. Linked to that, there is the fact that I think everything goes too quick in this drama. So this goes well with what I was saying before. Since they have so little time, they have to be quick with everything. And so I feel like everything goes too quick in this drama. And also that things, how can I say that? Things feel like they go quick in the drama when I feel like a lot of time actually passed. I don't know if I say that correctly. But I'm sure in the drama a lot of time passes, but it feels like it's only a very short time, like maybe a few weeks at most. So yeah, this feels a bit awkward as well as for a viewer to have this, how can I say that, this different sense. Like you feel like a lot of time passed, but at the same time you see that not a lot of time passed. It creates confusion, I think. At least it was the case for me. Two nice little things I can say about this drama. First, I think they don't waste their time. They start writing the action, if I can say. So that I really enjoy it because we have so little time that it's great that the drama didn't waste any time at the beginning at introducing a lot of stuff of the world or things like that and just jumped right into it. So this, I liked it. Also, I think overall, even though I didn't really like the acting, and also since I didn't really enjoy it just plainly like that altogether, I still find them a bit cute. They were cute, but that's about it. Now, in season 2, we follow 3 couples with only one following the love class. Okay, so I enjoyed myself a lot more with this season. It's not perfect in my opinion, but I was still able to invest myself a lot more in this season than in the first one. So I want to give a little shout out to this drama because I feel like usually season 2s are not up to par with the first season, but in this case it's the contrary. The second season is a lot better, so good job. Okay, so first thing I want to praise in this drama is that from the get-go we know which couples are going to end up together. This I really enjoyed because at first, for some reason, I thought that it was going to be a big mix of everyone and that we weren't really going to know who was going to end up with whom. I don't know why, I thought it was going to be like that for some reason, and I was very glad to notice that it was not the case because I prefer it this way. I prefer knowing which couples are going to end up together from the very beginning. Especially with a short drama where I feel like you don't have the time to develop feelings with a lot of people together and then grow feelings just for one person in particular and develop that. I feel like there's no time for that in a small drama. So I was very glad they didn't go this route and decided to really show from the beginning what couples were going to end up together. Similarly, and to stay on the 3 couples, I liked that although it's 3 couples and the drama is pretty short, it doesn't feel like a couple takes more place than another one. It doesn't feel like a couple takes too much time compared to the others or overshadow one of the other couples. It feels very well done in my opinion that everyone has their time to shine and it doesn't... I don't know how to say that in English. It doesn't, take space on another one. Yeah, it doesn't overshadow another couple. However, I still feel like I had a couple I liked a bit less in this drama, and it's the couple with the art student and the teacher assistant. It's not that I didn't like them, but compared to the other 2, I had less interest into them. Especially because, well, the first couple is from the love class and they have a lot going on with this other creepy guy. So this is pretty interesting to follow. And by the way, this guy is very, very creepy. Wow. He was really scary. But at the same time, I can understand the difficulty of the main character to let go of such a person because, like he said, he's like family. He's like the only family he had. So I can totally understand the struggle and how it ended and things like that. But that's not the point. So this, very interesting to follow. And then the second couple, who are 2 best friends. Since I like my friendships to lovers, I really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed seeing the evolution of the couple, and once they became a couple, I really enjoyed seeing them together. I think they are my favorite couple of the 3 couples. But yes, that's to say that in the end, the couple with the art student and the teacher assistant wasn't as interesting to me, especially since there was some hard to get play going on with this couple, and I don't really like that at all, and it backfired in the end for the guy. But yeah, nice showing that it's not nice to do that. Anyway, less interested in this couple than the other 2. The only thing I found a bit weird in this drama is the fact that how is his name? Leon follows the love course even though he is not in this class and in this year. So at first I didn't understand why they didn't just make him be in this class in the first place, but then I realized that he's not in the same year as his love interest. His love interest is older, so of course they are not going to be in the same class. So this, I realized it, thankfully, because I would pass for an idiot otherwise. But yeah, I still find it weird that he just arrives like this. Like you say in French, he arrives like a flower. It doesn't translate well in English, but I don't know the expression, the equivalent in English, but he arrives like a flower, just hey, I'm here and I want to take this class, I want to be with this guy, and he gets to do it. I found it a bit weird. It was not a very good introduction to the drama, in my opinion, because I really didn't like how it went. But yeah, in the end, it's understandable since they are not in the same years and stuff like that. But yeah, just personally, it's pretty much a detail, I think. But yeah, I just didn't really like that. Otherwise, what I really liked in this drama is the last episode. I found it very cute with everyone coming together to have a little trip together. But what I liked especially is the very ending in the love class with Leon and his love interest when they reveal their picture for the assignment. I really enjoyed it. I found it very, very cute. And yeah, just very heartwarming moment, even if it was very short. I really enjoyed that a lot. But apart from that, this is already all I have to say about Love Class Season 1 and Love Class Season 2. I enjoyed Season 2 a lot more than I enjoyed Season 1. It's not that Season 1 is terrible, but it does a lot of things wrong in my opinion, and not a lot of things right. So yeah, a lot less enjoyable than Season 2. Although I'm usually not very interested in seeing multiple couples like it's the case in Season 2, I still enjoyed myself a lot, and I'm glad I watched this drama because I feel like it's nice to see a very nice upgrade from Season 1 and from Season 1 to Season 2. So yeah, very glad I watched it. And yeah, with that, don't hesitate to tell me your own thoughts about this drama, both seasons. Which one did you prefer? I think it's going to be pretty easy which one you preferred, because I know I'm not the only one in this case preferring Season 2, so don't hesitate to tell me your thoughts. And with that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!